Frankie and Johnny. They taught us this song in school because it was in Carl Sandburg's American Songbag. Carl Sandburg was a poet, so they figured it must be something. First song I ever learned. It had sex and violence, and you could sing it in school. Oh, Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. Lordy, how they could love. They swore to be true to each other, as true as the stars above. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. Frankie, she went down to the barroom, get her a bucket of beer. She said, Mr. Bartender, has my loving Johnny been here? He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. He said, I don't want to cause you no trouble, but I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I saw your lover about an hour ago with a woman named Nellie Bly. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. Frankie, she went down to the pawn shop, got her a big 44. She aimed that gun at the ceiling, shot a big hole in the floor. He was her man, you know the song, but he was doing her wrong. Frankie, she went down to the hotel, rang that hotel bell. Get out of my way, all you floozies, or I'll run you straight to hell. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. Frankie, she looked in over that hotel transom, and there to her great surprise, right there on that bed, sat her lover Johnny, making love to that Nellie Bly. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. Frankie, she reached under that kimono. He cried, good Lord, Frankie, don't shoot. She aimed at the door, 3 times she shot. The gun went root-a-toot-toot. He was her man, but he was doing her. Here comes the death of Johnny. I like this part. Roll me over easy, boys. Roll me over slow. Roll me over easy, boys. My wounds, they hurt me so. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. Send for your rubber-tired horses now. Send for your rubber-tired hacks. They're taking old Johnny to the graveyard. They ain't gonna bring him back. He was her man, he was doing her wrong. Send for 100 policemen. Send for them right away. Gonna throw that Frankie in a dungeon cell and throw that key away. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. Well, the jury said it's not murder in the first, it's not murder in the second or third. That woman just brought down her lover like a hunter brings down a bird. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. Well, this story has no moral. This story has no end. This story only goes to show there ain't no good in men. He was her man. He was you agree with that, I take it. He was her man, but he was doing her wrong. He was her man, he was doing her wrong. Well, I couldn't sing that song. I didn't know.